Does size matter? Or height matter?
There was once upon a time.
Doo-doo-doo. Oh, so no battles this time. Oh well, that's good. Now, I'm gonna give you one big banana. Come on, take it. 'Cause big is good. Get it. Get it. Big is good. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. And in today's video, we are going to talk about these two drivers because basically they're going to get an upgrade. So recently the news came out that there's going to be a high blow dash and a high Jaggy dash. So this is Jaggy. It's kind of like Destroy without the plate, free spinning plate, and it has a hollow part at the center, meaning less surface area of this is touching the stadium. And this is blow dash, and it's just a pointy tip like that, pointier than SL or Fusion and Assault. Yeah, this is the pointiest so far, and they're dash drivers. So what's going to happen with the new drivers? They just added, like, you know, a couple of, they placed a black plastic here just to give an allowance to increase the height. Now, some of you probably asking, why blow dash, or why Jaggy dash, why not other drivers? We don't know. Probably the next legendary Superking Beyblades or their next releases has something to do with them, because that's how Takaratomy like works. For one example is this. In the triple booster set of Superking, they released a Curse Satan that's green, right? And they gave it a, I think, hold dash. So yeah, they gave it hold dash. But in the new random booster volume 22, there's going to be a green universe. Do you get it? Like the parts, if you want to make a full combo that it's like the same color, the parts are being spread out so that you have to buy other Beyblades just to get it. Of course, now you want to build a original stock combo green version per Satan. And in the random booster volume 22, there's a universe that's green. Huh? Why didn't they just put the universe, the green universe, on that set? So that's somehow how Takaratomy is spreading the parts. Now let's get back to these two drivers. Now, the second question is, why make this taller? Well, let's just give an example first. Let's compare the height to some of the drivers. So these two are, when comparing the height, you align this, like this part here. Pretty much almost the same height. Pretty much almost the same. I think Jaggy is a little taller, or maybe not. Pretty much the same. So now let's compare them with other drivers. Quick. So Quick Dash is a little bit taller, a little. And we have Unite. Almost a little like the same. Let's use the blue one because it's easier to see in the camera. That's Unite. Evolution is taller because it's unawakened. Reboot. Extreme is a little bit taller too. What else? Ultimate Reboot. Charged Metal. Let's just finish the comparison first. Almost same height. Sword, which I wish they would make a dash version of, because I like this driver. Oh, Sword is a little bit taller. A little bit. dimension on its highest height, it's taller. If it's in its shortest height, it's shorter. And last, oh no, destroy, almost same height. Oh, not really last. Let's look at exceed and zone. So zone is going to be the same height even if you add x plus x or plus z in these two drivers, and their evolution comes out. And what else do I have here? Oh, and Mobius. Mobius is one of the tallest now. So there. If you've seen the pictures, it has slight elevation for the new drivers. It's going to be like this high. So the new drivers are going to be almost as high as Mobius. Now let's go back to the question: why make higher versions of drivers? Yeah, they could probably just made new versions, right, that are taller, or they could have probably chosen other drivers to upgrade. But we've already talked about that. It has probably something to do with their future releases. But for the height, why increase the height? Now, does height matter in competition? In Beyblade battles? Let's see. This is a very good combo, widely used, very, very famous, right? So the goal here is for the ring to hit the opponent. But watch. If it's against Brave Valkyrie on Ultimate Reboot, this is what you don't see. See? It is hitting the chassis. I'll give you another example. Here, Wave driver, which is tall. This combo hits the chassis. Pretty much all XT Plus is really short. Really short. Let's compare. Then it's shorter. And XT Plus on the tallest height, the attack mode, is still a little bit shorter. See? So these are attack drivers. So you're kind of getting where this is going, huh? It could basically be a test run. Let's check how the people are gonna get how they will receive tall drivers, how are they gonna be used in battles. So the idea here is giving taller drivers, especially to Superking Beyblades, because if it's GT, the frames doesn't really hit the opponent anyway, and there's not the compared to the double chassis of Superking, they're way more bigger and aggressive looking. Look at that. So let's just talk about these Superking double chassis. Superking double chassis are really, really thick, heavy, has really good contact points. Let's look at 3A, 1A, 2A, 1B, 2B. Yeah. And one another example here on XT Plus. See the free spinning chassis? What good would that do? Like, seriously. It won't even hit the chassis, the 2B. If the opponents are both tilting, that's the only time that the chassis hit each other, right? If they're tilting. The height doesn't even matter if they're tilting. That's the only time the chassis are going to hit each other. But if you have a tall driver, the opponent's ring is battling your chassis. Another example is generate, like hybrid or ignition. Look at that, the height. It's not even hitting the layer. See? So what's the purpose of the gimmick? it can be used. It doesn't have any effect. And even if they tilt, a disc that is like round won't even hit the chassis anyway, still. So yeah, you get where this is going? Why it's necessary for you to have like taller drivers. And right now there isn't really that much tall drivers. There's quite a few, like probably 6 or 5. And the most recent is Mobius and Wave. So why make tall drivers? Again, the double chassis of Superkings, especially the attacks, have really good contact points. So if you want the chassis to hit the opponent's ring, those who has XT plus combos, bearing combos. Bearing is also quite short, but it's a little bit taller than XT plus. There, compare it with XT plus combo, and if we compare bearing with XT plus, see the height? Not much difference. And comparing bearing with blow, and blow is taller. So yeah, going up against defense stamina hybrid combos, you would want to use taller drivers in order for your knockout or your attacks to be more effective, especially using 1A, 2A, and 3A. Those chassis, because they have really crazy recoil, right? So that's the reason why height matters in Beyblade. Okay, height matters. If you want to beat this, and you want the chassis to, if you want to beat shorter combos, and you want to rely on the double chassis or the disc to hit the opponent's ring, use taller drivers. So that's the purpose of having taller drivers. Hooray! Takaratomy. So let's proceed to these two. Most of you probably don't have them, because why would you get these? They're not really good. I like Jaggy, but they're not really competitive. And even if people got this, why would they keep it? Like, only a crazy driver collector is going to have these, right? Who knows a crazy dash driver collector? Do you guys know any? I don't. So let's just I'm just gonna show you how they perform on a stadium. So let's go. Ooh, what's going on? I'm still here. Okay, never mind. Okay, so here we are. We are going to test Blow Dash and Jaggy Dash. They're not the taller version because they are not out yet, but basically the purpose of this is just for you to see how they move in a stadium. Hooray, right? And for my demonstration are my two dummy crash test dummy combos. So yeah, let's start with Blow. So let's launch it like straight. It moves around like that, and then it continues to move around like that. Yeah, good job, Blow. So yeah, guess that's enough. Does it chill in the center? Does it? It takes a long time for it to stay at the center. Let's do that again. Oh, it's doing a small flower pattern. So the question here is, can they do flower patterns? She just saw. Tilt launch. There is your flower pattern. So big. So let's do a tilt launch again. And what is that? A triangle? That's not even a flower pattern. Okay, so it's hard to get the flower pattern with this, but you can, like a really small flower, like really small and really rare. So one more. So there. Jeez, what do we have to do to get a bigger flower pattern? And then it becomes small. So that is how blow. That is how it blows in the stadium. So now Jaggy. Jaggy I actually like. It's easier to do a flower pattern with this because it has those ridges. Again, it's like destroy, and that was the tilt launch, like extremely tilted. That's why it's scraped. So yeah, see, it does a flower pattern. Not as fast as rubber tips, but hey, if you don't have rubber driver, use Jaggy. See? It's like destroy, but without the free spinning plate. And it can also move like that on a flat launch. I don't know if you can hear the sounds it makes. There. Let's try to make it ride the tornado ridge. Oh, let's look first if it's gonna chill at the center, like some drivers. And yeah, it takes a long time for it to get to the center. So they're very good when they're useful for attacks that, happens in this part of the stadium, not in the center. Some, if you want stationary attack drivers, they just usually chill here. But then these two can somehow move here. Not fast though, so yeah. Let's try to make this move at the tornado ridge, which I haven't really seen. Oh, it doesn't ride it. See, it hits it, but it doesn't ride it. That's another difference from Destroy Dash. So, can this do flower patterns? Yes. And yeah, it moves the circular way as well. Can this do flower pattern? I'm not talking about the Beyblades, the drivers, sorry. Can blow, dash, do flower patterns? Really, really small flower pattern. And yeah, it chills mostly at this area, while this has a bigger outer area. So that's how Jaggy and Blow works. Now let's see them in battle. So left spin versus left spin. Of course, there's going to be a factor with a combo, but yeah, let's just see. Okay. Great. So, what am I doing? I just realized I have two similar Beyblades. I mean, I can make two combos with similar cards and the drivers are just the ones that are different. So let's do that. And let's do a battle. Race to 3 points. Chosy, what do you call this? Chosy Valkyrie. 00 dagger. And the other one is having Jaggy and the other one has Blow. So race to 3. Oh no, best of 4, alternate launch. Jaggy for white and Blow for gold. See the difference in the movement? Who did I launch first? Oh, I launched the white Valkyrie. And I don't know, probably a draw. It depends on the combo for the LAD. Let's launch Blow first. Let's Blow first. And then let's Jaggy. Having taller versions is actually okay. It doesn't bother me that much. It just bothers me that I have to collect more dash drivers because I'm already really close to completing them. So Jaggy won. You gotta move like Jaggy. Gotta move like Jaggy. Jaggy is the more aggressive out of the two. Blow is more of the chill type. So Blow chills, Jaggy hits. And there. I think that was round 3. Was it? I'm not sure. But Blow hasn't won any round. That's Blow first, and then Jaggy second. So that's the final round. Let's see what happens. And as I've said, Jaggy is a lot more better than Blow. So a lot more aggressive as well. So there, I hope that this video helped a little. Like, does it really matter? It's just Blow and Jaggy dash getting taller. But at least you now know why height matters. Right? In Beyblade, height matters. So hope you enjoyed the video. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, and for all your Beyblade needs, just look at the description down below. And thanks. Bye.